Oh, folks and blokes, this is Phycoanto. I just did this and it just cut off, but I'll delete that as soon as it comes up. But I'm doing a quiet quick play of I've actually tend to. I'm not going to talk through it and that. Going to be off the mic. It is mainly to apologise for that bad video or whatever I did earlier of Fantasy Star Holiday. But I'm actually quite out of voice. I haven't shut up all day. I know no one will see this now, but for those that are watching the future, I might talk. If someone comes out a message, I'll just reply to it. But for the game, I'm going to remain quiet, so enjoy.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Hello, whoever's joined. I'm doing a quiet quick play. We're not speaking. I will reply to any messages, just so you know.
The fiends? They're coming from inside the temple. But it's all right. Waka and the others fought them off. Luckily, no one was hurt.
Guess your friendly neighborhood gullwings won't be needed.
Any fiends they missed may still be wandering around. Waka and the rest split up to track them down. Give them a hand.
The gullwings are on the job. We'll even give you our special bargain price.
That's nice.
Sorry, Lulu.
That's okay. It's all right. Now go. Take a look around. People in the village will feel better knowing you're here, Yuna.
What you up to?
Installing a comm sphere. You never know when you might need a comm sphere.
A new invention of yours?
Shindra, did you fall and get a poo-poo?
Here's the perfect guinea pig.
Oh! I can see Yuna!
The comsphere transmits an image back to the airship.
Oh, neat.
Oh! More! More!
How asinine.
Uni! Uni! Something's up! Who is that? His name's Becklum. They say he's from the Youth League headquarters.
What's there to decide, Waka? We can finish off the fiends right here and now.
Burning down the temple is going too far.
You have another suggestion? We have to do something. What if the fiends keep coming? Or maybe you don't mind putting your family in danger.
Hey, all we gotta do is stop the fiends, yeah?
Waka's inside, fighting fiends. It would be so simple to burn this place down and take the fiends with it. Praying to them never did anyone any good. You're the one who destroyed Sin. You should know. Going to help him? I won't wait much longer.
You want to see it burn that badly?
It's for the safety of the village.
I just want to add that I've never seen any YouTuber, I've only seen a few play Final Fantasy X series, but none of them mentioned that Yuna has one green eye and one blue eye. Just letting you know that.
Waka! You okay?
Just a few scratches, huh? Nothing to worry about.
There are too many. Let's get out while we can. The man was right. We have to use fire.
Whatever's controlling the fiends must be down there. Take that bad boy out.
And we won't need fire.
Fair enough.
Waka, stay here.
Why?
Wouldn't want you to overdo it, Daddy.
Hey, wait up! An Aeon?
No. Something's not right.
Waka, stay back! It's not safe!
That was my very first Aeon. I grew up here in Besaid. This is my home. I became a summoner here. This is where I first met you. I have to protect this place.
Yuna.
The job's done.
I see. Glad to see you're not hurt. Or are you? Aren't you going to be a father soon? What if something had happened to you? What then?
Quiet, meanie!
It's okay. What can I say? He's got a point.
Waka.
If we die trying to save one memory, we risk losing them all.
But what if it's a really important memory?
Yeah, memories are nice, but that's all they are. It's an outbed saying, yeah?
Well, yeah, but...
Yuna, you all right?
Yeah, just fine.
I'll be waiting.
Talk about a one-track mind.
Memories are just memories, yeah? Fiends ever come out of the temple again, I may really have to burn it.
I guess so. But call me before you do. We'll save fire for our last resort.
You got it.
My. What brings you here?
We heard fiends were coming from the temple.
And you just had to come running?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I'm not even so sure there are any fiends.
You haven't checked?
I'm in the Youth League. Do you think they'd let me in the temple?
So now what? We giving up?
Let's take a look first.
You'll never get near the temple. The Youth League's blockaded the forest entrance. As they should. We can't have those temple vermin crawling into town now, can we? Besides, it spares me from having to see that sulky face.
Sulky face? Bartello?
Of course, he's with New Yevon, so naturally he's in the temple. But then it's really none of my business.
Then we'll make it ours. Besides, I'm worried about the fiends.
If you want to go that badly, I won't stop you. But they're turning people away at the gate. I've got it. I'll distract one of the guards. That's your chance to run through.
I knew she was worried about him.
I think it's working!
That leaves one. Let's wait for our chance and take it.
You! What are you doing?
Run! There's a hidden path through the woods. Walk the treetops.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. 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 Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Yo, sorry about that. It probably goes off every time I save it. So, don't worry, I've not gone. I will say when I'm logging off.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Donna said there was a hidden path.
Walk the treetops.
Yeah, I think this is very important for me to say this. In order to get that trigger to count, to active, you need to examine all 3 of those gates.
I'll be okay.
The fiends?
We're holding them off, somehow. They're coming from inside. One after another. Oh! If the fiends reach the town, they'll reach Donna!
They won't.
Thanks.
Donna wants to see you. Well, she didn't come right out and say it, but you can kind of tell.
I want to see her too. Even if we believe different things, I'll always feel the same about her. The time of the summoners may have passed, but I will always be Donna's guardian. I live only to protect her.
And you can say that with a straight face?
Donna!
Hi to the second person. Oh, I think they're gone. About to say, right. Yeah, hi to the second person who's joined. This is a quiet play. I ain't talking on a mic. I will if there was something very important I need to say on the game, and I will reply to messages.
Again.
An Aeon?
Yeah.
Uni.
I know. I'm ready.
Another hole.
I don't get it.
Fortunately, I know everything.
So why were fiends coming out of the temples?
The fiends didn't come from the temples. They came from the chambers of the faith.
Right, exactly. But why?
I'm just a kid.
The holes in the chambers of the faith. Were they there before?
No. So the holes must be new, right?
There was one in Bavel too. A great hole.
But that one was made by Vecnagon, wasn't it?
That's true, but they're connected somehow.
The holes are connected?
Yes, but it's more than just that. Somehow I think there are deeper connections.
Oh, that is deep, you know.
Distress call from Jose Temple.
Jose, is it Gibble?
Looks like they got into some trouble trying to clear out the fiends.
Right, here's the order. Call wings, forget it. Let Gibble save himself.
What?
You.
Sa neg.
Well, Una?
Well, we'll just have to charge him a little extra then. Go Wings, let's go!
Can't we give him a discount?
I really wish I could show you Skip Hall, voice actor for Zack from Final Fantasy Crisis Core, Advent Children and Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep.
Gipple.
Fatuhu guf, dariku jehegrad.
Drid Hella's boob.
Is Gipple gone too?
Uh-huh.
The leaders of all three groups. Missing?
I have a hunch something funny's going on.
Save the hunches for later.
Fadni adfegod dek da fins un minuf, pit fa umo sita drech kofunka. Dra fins void evodu, sanka feder mi makina.
Translation? Not good.
Then that's our cue.
No, I can show you Gipple. He's after this. He's in the cutscene. No, Angbert, I don't know if he is not, but I'm doing this longer an hour because I'm not talking, so I'm not running out of voice. Enjoy.
Merge with Al Bed Machina. Isn't that what they said?
How can this be?
Another hole.
Just want to stop there. Can I pause this? No. After this cutscene, there's going to be more cutscenes in one, and it might the thing stream will go off again. Don't worry, it will come straight back on afterwards. I can't skip it sadly, so it'll be off for about I don't know a few minutes.
But something
don't
told
worry,
me to stay
it's not
away.
off. I'm not going.
These secrets are not for me to know.
Get back!
Huh? What?
It's so bright.
Can you hear me?
Yes?
Ah, you can hear me.
I can't see you. Where are you?
Right here.
I actually thought your stream was going up, and I'm so glad you're able to watch this.
What's happening?
I finally found you.
Is that really you?
It is me. Shuyan. I've waited so long. Len.
But I'm not Len.
Len. We disappeared together, but when I awoke, I was alone. I looked for you for so long. While I wandered, I realized something. Spira hasn't really changed at all. Everyone's still fighting over nothing, still dying like they used to. 1,000 years have passed, and they can't leave the hatred behind. I'm through waiting. I'll fix it. This world continues to fail us, and what's worse, I failed to protect you. Vegnagun will make that all go away. And we'll fade again. Together. Help me do it. Len.
Don't touch me. Whose feelings are these? Len's?
Oh, I'm going to comment a little bit now. In a minute. Because we're going to see Zack or Gipple.
Mine?
Just so, spoiler, okay, spoiler. Just giving you a moment. Okay, that guy is not the guy in my picture, which is Tidus. That's someone else. Just looks like him.
Open your eyes.
No, that voice. There's Gipper at the back, and that other guy is Sephiroth. Yeah, voice acted by Sephiroth. Not on the Final Fantasy VII remake. All the other games with Sephiroth. So Zack and Sephiroth are together. That guy, don't know. He's voice actor.
The end is not far now.
Just a sec. Is it Sephiroth's voice actor or Angel from Crisis Core? Now I'm confused, but I know Gipple is the voice actor of Zack.
Give this to Pain. It was all I was able to find.
Yeah, give her this one too.
Huh?
Our wills.
He's kidding. Just make sure Pain gets him, alright?
How do you know her?
The four of us go way back.
Don't go!
It's under control.
Take care of things topside.
I didn't know what had happened. Everywhere I looked, I found only questions. But more than anything, I'm just angry. One thing after another, and I'm already confused to begin with. Hey! Where am I? I'm all alone.
Come in, Yuna. Yuna!
Yuna, reporting in.
Yuna!
Pridi na me. Trikur faret mi kutui.
He's been blubbering about how he couldn't go on living if something were to happen to you.
We hadn't heard anything in so long. We tried tossing a comm sphere into the hole, but it didn't help one bit.
Hey, it's still in beta.
So what happened?
Well...
Lynn, huh?
Yeah, the girl from the songstress dress sphere.
That's Len?
Sure, she wore that dress 1,000 years ago.
Why didn't you tell us?
No one asked. Besides, all I knew was her name. What's to tell?
What Shinra said surprised me, but only a little. So there really was a connection.
Okay. So the reason Shuyin keeps calling Yuna Len is...
Because of that dress sphere?
I can't really say for sure.
Forget Len. Shuyin's the one who's wanting to vaporize Spira.
Yeah, but what can we do? Nuge and Gipple are already planning something. Let them deal with it for now.
Uni!
Yeah?
You met Shuyin, right? Was he anything like you-know-who?
Not really. Just his face.
Miss Yuna, what can I do for you? Sleep tight.
Hi, Ram. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I'm doing a quiet play with me not really talking. I do say a couple of things if it's about this game if I have to say something. And of course I reply to messages. Oh, also, yeah, what I just did there, rest. If you rest once every chapter, you get a scene at the 5th chapter of resting. Oh, and that scene will apply to a complete percentage.
They gave me these.
They say anything?
No.
I see. They're old friends. The 3 of them were candidates for the Crimson Squad, and I was the recorder assigned to their team. Yevon created the squad and started training members 2 years ago. It was supposed to be an elite fighting force. The best were to be assigned leadership of Crusader chapters across Spira, but the squad was destroyed before that happened. Most of the candidates died. an accident. The four of us were separated then. Things happened. I don't get it. I was there. I saw everything. But still, I don't know why it happened that way, even now. So I went to look for some answers.
You became a sphere hunter.
I always did want to fly on this thing anyway.
What you talking about? Or is it another one of those secrets? That's all right. I didn't want to know anyway.
Hello, Joey.
Too bad.
YouTube partner. Make sure you subscribe to him and be there when we do our videos next Tuesday. Is gonna be. Yeah. Also, next Tuesday at
we used to laugh like this once.
4 p.m. UK time. Okay.
I've been chasing my past for so
I'll
long.
be doing the first partnership stream for Final Fantasy 15 Comrades.
What about you? Shuyin isn't who you thought, is he?
No.
Maybe we should both let go of our past and focus more on what's to come.
You're not leaving the Gull Wings?
Always a possibility.
So many things seem intertwined, but nothing leads to you. Why be a sphere hunter if what I'm hunting for can never be found?
In case any of yous are wondering who Yuna's and everyone's subscribing to him, you, whatever, talking about Tidus, but they don't ever say his name on it, because you actually get to name him on the beginning of Final Fantasy X, so they won't say his actual name.
You're not leaving us, are you?
I may not look it, but I am having a good time.
Right! Right?
What about Yuna? Think she'll quit?
Offline, Kahoot!
Yet through you gatwi, Yenret.
What?
Yuna!
I hate to interrupt, but Spear is falling apart with its leaders missing. Check the comm spheres and see. Want to check the comm? Want to check the...
Hey, Yuna, how you been, huh?
Well, not too bad. How are things in Besaid, Waka?
It's okay. It's been pretty quiet, yeah? No more fiends in the temple.
Really?
That's what Becklem says, and he patrols the place every day.
He's a dedicated man.
Yeah, but he's gonna be leaving the island pretty soon. Youth League's having some trouble or something, so they called him back to headquarters. On top of that, word around here is the new Yevon Praetor's gone missing. Not sure what it all means, but things don't look good, yeah?
Yeah, It's a bit crazy all
Hey,
over.
hi, yes, the chat is working. It's not coming up on the screen, but it is coming up on the actual YouTube site. I can see it from there. So it's not coming up on the screen for some reason, but it is coming up. I can see all your messages, so that's alright. And again, I am sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Thank you for understanding. I did say in my video that I felt that you lot have been really good supporting me through my...
Well, that's Killer Kaport for you. From the moment Nuge disappeared, everyone's been running around in circles. Just look at them. No one knows what to do without someone barking orders at them. They've already started looking for a new leader. In fact, they even asked me. Figured a former summoner would make a perfect leader for the town.
Why don't you?
Too busy looking after myself, dear. Of course, I'll do what I can to keep things from getting too far out of hand. But until Nuge gets back, things are not going to be the same.
As I was saying, you lot have been really awesome with understanding my problems I've had with these random panic attacks I was getting. As they are gone now, I'm going to give it back to yous. I will do YouTube way more. I will do game requests if you want me to do a playthrough and that. However, it has to be a game that I'm able to do, and if I've not got the game you asked me to request, I will get it to see and that. Yeah, but I'm giving back to you because you've all been great on this 2.5 years journey of my problems, and you've all been great understanding. I think Joey and Haram has gone, but if you watch this video, I've seen the trailer. Are you talking about Mortal Kombat? Oh, you are here, Haram. Mortal Kombat RoboCop, or any movies of RoboCop. I've only seen the first movie of RoboCop. However, I would love to see the third one, as the robot ninja in it is played by a friend. Well, I'll call him a friend. He's not actually a proper friend. He's a internet friend. Who plays the robot ninja in that movie, RoboCop 3, Bruce Loke. But the trailer of Mortal Kombat 11, yes, I know I am going to be doing a stream of Mortal Kombat 11 on the 26th when the DLC comes out. And Joey Briggs, right, Briggs, not Biggs. Alright, I apologise, I've just done way too much 587. However, I might even be pronouncing it wrong by saying Briggs. You can let me know when we team up. My reaction is I really hope that was that's him in the story mode, not in the DLC I believe it'll be combo pack number 2. But if he is in the actual story of the DLC, I was like, bloody awesome. I went and told my best mate, and even showed me mum, who isn't really, well, she's okay with Mortal Kombat. She just knows a lot about it because of me. But yeah, I was very shocked when I saw RoboCop, and of course would love to see a play of RoboCop versus Terminator. It's the game all over again. Or if you ever watch Epic Rap Battles of History, there's one where RoboCop versus Terminator in a rap. Oh good, Joey, I'm glad you're still here. And I want to say there is someone who comes to me streams and stays practically the whole way through. I don't think that person's here now though, but that person, I don't even know if it's the same person, but I noticed there's someone who joins my stream. Someone's come back on, it could be that person who comes on my streams a lot, don't ever comment but stays. Big up to you.
Someone threw the comm sphere into the sea.
That's alright, Haram, you can, anyone's welcome to join at any time. Yo, Haram, do you do any YouTube?
What are you doing?
Well, for one, I'm running reconnaissance on New Yevon. The Praetor's gone. Fiends are on the loose. New Yevon is upside down. I overheard some priests talking a little while ago. They said, in times like these, we have no choice but to seek the High Summoner's aid.
But what do they think I can do?
Well, if the Gull Wings were on our side, I'm sure we'd be saying the same thing. This is just between you and me, but the Youth League fell to pieces the moment Nuge disappeared. Both groups are
no
getting what
worries,
they
you
deserve
obviously
for relying
found
too
another
much on their
path in your
leaders.
life.
You there, what are you doing?
Yeah, my best mate, he's not a YouTuber, he's got his own YouTube account so he can chat, but he doesn't do videos. Yeah, I understand how you feel with that.
Looks like Nuge and Barreleye still haven't come back. And now Gipple's vanished too. Spear's 3 leading big shots have all gone AWOL. If I was one of their followers, I'd be pretty worried and scared.
Tension between the two groups is getting volatile.
Oh, probably another hour or so because I'm not really chatting.
Guns on the loose.
Why I only do an hour stream because I constantly chat and I get
Wonder
exhausted.
if Gipple and the others are trying
But
to
as I'm
destroy
only
it.
talking to reply to yous, I could be doing this a lot longer. I'm not going to say another hour and a half.
I mean, just what the heck are we supposed to do?
Nuge spoke to me on the far plane. He told me to take care of things topside. As if it were the simplest thing to do, really. And everything was going so well. At least, that's what I thought. I changed my mind. I want to do something. Nuge asked me to help, and that's what I'll do.
Whack! Alrighty, let's smash that action figure. We'll risk our lives and protect Skira from Vegnagun.
No, I think there has to be something we can do besides fighting.
Like what?
With its leaders gone, Spira's falling apart. Maybe we can bring people back together.
Yeah, great idea there, Uni. So, like, what are we gonna do? Huh?
Sing campfire songs?
Oh, that is it! All of Spira will be the captive of Yun, singing, dancing.
Great idea!
I can handle the techie stuff.
Hang on! I know. I bet Topler would help.
Where's he now?
The Moonflow.
Gull Wings?
Move out!
began this journey hoping to find you. But I know now that may never happen. Still, I will keep walking these roads. I have to find where they connect. I have to see for myself.
Would you like to check the comm spheres? The sphere waves keep pouring in.
Hey, Red Creeper, good to see ya. Okay, I just want to say that if you look at the comm spheres, they will give you percentage progress, but I'm not actually going to watch them because I'm not doing this 100%. I don't know how to do this 100%. I think the furthest I've ever got is like 97% completion. Are you really, Red Creeper? That makes sense, as you don't do YouTube.
Huh?
Yikes, sorry. Must have dropped you off at the wrong place. As long as you're there, why not take a little stroll?
Hey, you! You haven't seen Tobley anywhere around here, have you?
We have word that he's somewhere nearby.
Huh? Aha! There you are!
We've got bigger fish to fry.
Only a specific franchise, and that's Resident Evil. It's the only shooting game I've played. There are actually other shooting games that I've played that are on Android, but they are RPG-like. Are mainly for RPG games, you know.
Such sweet sorrow.
Where'd he go? Ah, that obnoxious midget! Found him!
I used to play other shooting games like what was it? Well, Grand Theft Auto has shooting in it. I used to play James Bond 007 games.
Such sweet sorrow.
I did have a little go of Call of Duty, the first Call of Duty, the remastered version. Just don't like that game. I just can't get into it. I don't say I don't like it. I just can't get into it.
Where'd that little ball of pudge learn to run like that?
Come back here, you big-faced fraud!
RPGs, or turn-based RPGs to be exact, like Final Fantasy style. They're my favourite types of games.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Yeah, there's only two different types of games that I would play. For shooters, it's mainly Resident Evil. At the moment, that's all I can think of the shooting game I'd play.
Has Tolman passed this way, sir?
No, can't say I've seen him. He must still be on the south bank.
Go take another good look.
Oh, yes, sir.
And the other game that I play, fighting games, the real name for that is beat 'em ups. The only ones of them I play is Mortal Kombat. Anything else is RPG, turn-based mainly. No, sometimes the odd hack and slash RPG like Dark Souls or something. And yes, I have nothing against Dark Souls anymore. It's just the players on there. Ah, cool. Red. I noticed your name's Red Creeper and you got a picture of a creeper. Do you play Minecraft? There are actually two specific games that I actually say I hate, okay? Because they are so not up my street. Hang around. And they are sport games and puzzle games. Don't like them at all. No, I'm actually not going to say I hate them. I'm going to say I don't like them.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Yeah, same here, Red. I don't actually hate, well, you said dislike. I don't hate any type of game. Maybe I do puzzles because they take the piss. And when it comes to games that take the piss, that angers me. And I don't like losing my temper. But anyway, I was going to say something. Oh well. Oh, that's it. There is another type of games that I like to play, and that's adventure games. They're like games like Zelda, or well, this game is an adventure game, but it's also fighting beat 'em up that I love, and that's Naruto games. Now, there was a type of games that I used to love. It was actually back the very first games I used to play style. That was platform games. I was bloody expert at them. Not really anymore, but yeah.
is such sweet
and my
sorrow.
apologies to Joey. I did see your message saying you're still here, which is awesome. Right, also just got to let you know, I'm going to change two characters, Chocobo and Pain, because there are high levels. I'm trying to get but also just want to say, the characters that I'm actually keeping, okay, for all of my playthrough of this is a Chocobo, Logos, Iron Giant, because that is actually, to me, the best medium-sized monster. Lulu, she is overpowered as F. That's it. That I'm actually getting rid of when I... Oh yeah, and Orme, keeping him. Which I'm actually keeping to unlock their story. I don't know if you saw me when I went to character creation, I went to the monster story. I want to unlock all their story, then get rid of them. And then catch some more to build up my monsters I've got. But really I don't want to release them until I've unlocked their story. I will go into more of that at another time. I'm gonna be honest, the Zelda games are not as good. They're not as good as the old classic Zelda games. And I'm not talking about Zelda 1 and 2. I'm talking about the Game Boy Advance version, or the what was it? The Game Boy Advance / classic version, and the Super Nintendo Zelda Link to the Past. Those ones. The very old Zeldas for the Nintendo, Zelda 1 and 2. Not into that. The new Zeldas, and even the ones on the 3DS, not into them, or even DS. No, I'm just classic Zeldas, like Oracle of Age, Season, Links to the Past, and Link's Awakening. Yeah, they're the ones I love. Heads up, the stream's gonna go off in a minute just because I'm saving, but it'll be right back on. Yeah, we're back. Just gonna warn you, not too long now. We're gonna have a bit where the stream will cut off for about 5 minutes because it's a cutscene and it's a song that's going to be sung, and of course I have no permission for copyrights to play it, so it will automatically cut off for 5 minutes about that, but it will be back on, do not worry. I know it's a song only in this game. Why would it be copyright? Because that song, you can download it as well, a single for it, so that's why it will cut off that. I don't understand why it will cut off when I save it.
He says totally crossed the moon flow.
Follow on, Shorepath, yes?
Zelda, I know I said I really don't like puzzle games. Zelda is a puzzle adventure game, but I grew up with it, so that's why I like that game. But the puzzle games today, you know, like they're just too piss taking. And no, I'm not saying I'm not intelligent enough to solve them. I just can't be asked. I like pure action, really. And the Zelda puzzles in Zelda don't take too long to do.
He has to be here somewhere.
You don't suppose he climbed into one of them trees, do you?
You're gonna kill!
Yo, folks and blokes, have you noticed that I'm watching all the cutscenes, not skipping them? Yeah, because the panic attacks and the emotion sickness, which was linked with that, has all stopped.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Signed and sealed.
Oh, right, okay, you have a few... Oh, you still got your videos on your channel. I'll check them out one day. Okay, see you soon.
Let's do it!
Now, this is another reason why I love the Iron Giant. Because his stats goes up a lot. He's not hitting as hard. He will do when he gets like level 40. But he's fast.
what can I do for you? What brings you here?
Well...
Spectacularly spectacular! 'Twill be a yummy Unipalooza indeed. 'Twill go down in history. I most definitely want to arrange it. Can I?
Yep.
A minor detail. Where should it be?
Well, the more people we can gather together, the better.
Aha! Then how about the Thunder Plains? Yes! You could practically pack a plethora of people in that place.
Joey, okay, awesome. Well, maybe like next year or something, I will get Call of Duty or whatever, same that you've got, so we can do a team up with that.
Our PR team will push
I'll be willing to sacrifice some money to get that for that, so we could, you and I could do streams of that if you want.
Advertising is our specialty. We'll get you your spectators.
Are you sure about this?
Brother's orders. Bring every last Hypello back with you. We're over the Calmlands now. We ready to go?
Grab everyone you see! We do not want anyone in spiritual business! Leave it to us!
Will they be alright?
Be back in a jiffy, sister?
I'm actually hoping to get to chapter 5 and get that accessory for seeing that thing in Kiddicka 3 times. So I'm hoping to do that with you tonight.
You've got guts.
Alright, next stop.
What are you up to?
A project. I'm engineering a giant sphere screen for the stage. That way, even people way in the back will be able to see you.
Your invention?
Now, I have seen
Not to mention, we're still picking up lots of waves.
the Call of Duty Zombies. Don't know which one
Nice
that one
work.
is. I have seen plays of that where you're like on the bus and all that. And I'll be honest with you, I'd love to do that one with you, Joey. Okay then, see you around, Red Creeper, Haram. And no worries, don't you have to be sorry, but yep, see you soon.
Want to check the comms?
Rehearsal starting.
This bit, I have no idea what to do. So, like you're saying, I just press all the buttons.
Hey, Uni, hurry up
Square,
and
triangle,
change.
circle, X, square, triangle, I'll be like that. So you know what the saying is, when in doubt, click about. It is actually 25 minutes past 11 at night, so it ain't sort of like that late. Actually, I never had my mic turned on then. I think I knew what to do there. I think you had to press the actual buttons it says on the right at the right time sort of thing. But I got a good score there anyway.
It's almost time. Do you think people will show up?
You betcha. The Thunder Plains will be packed. But what are you gonna sing? Wow, did you write that?
It's more like I felt it. I can hear it echoing inside me.
Yeah, and I say the same thing to Americans, but it's you now.
I think so.
You're in my future.
I don't know much about her.
It's Friday
but
here,
I'm
but it's Saturday
more
for you.
and more.
You're in my future.
Bits and
Well, at least I
pieces
know
of her
there is a
memories
Saturday
keep
coming.
pouring in. It's like I can feel what she was feeling.
Thus shall Len's scattered thoughts be woven into bittersweet song. Something like that?
Hey, that was poetic. We'll be arriving soon. After Buddy drops us off, he and the others will go pick up as spectators.
So we won't be able to board for a while.
You got it.
We're over the Thunder Plains. You ready to land?
Hello, Gullwings. Good to see you. Are you ready to sing your song?
Yeah, more or less. You ready?
We've got a sticky situation. Some fiends have shown up to snack on the spectator tours.
I'll be honest with you, I love how the Harpello speak. I would just love to torture one of them as well. No, I'm joking.
Free concert Hurtfest time.
Quick warning, things going to go off for a couple of seconds because I'm saving it again. It will come straight back on. Oh, if you just saw what I was doing, I was giving me monsters a bit of a stat boost. I never knew that smooth amulet did get everyone's all the stats up a bit. But don't forget, like I said, the stat boost you give your monsters carry over to New Game Plus, so they will always keep that stat boost. Oh, while I was doing the comms, I thought that was what I had to do to get further in the game, but I was wrong, so I apologise for that. Wow, the encounter rates in this place is big. I'm really handing it to you, that last person who's watching. You've been here since the beginning. You've really got good patience. it's a good job I ran. Yeah, if you run, that person who ran, if you win, don't get experience points, but it guarantees that you won't end the game if you die.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, that's why Lulu is OP. If you teach her flair, oh, very OP.
Allow me. Go with the flow. No problem. Icing on the cake. Yuna, marimas. Time to get down.
There, you see that flare? Max damage.
Icing on the cake.
Yeah, until I give her the item that I'm going to get at the end of this stream. Yeah, when I get that item, I'll be ending the stream then.
Let's see how tough you are.
This should do the trick.
Burn.
I don't know how actually healing made me gain an ability. Well, give me AP. So AP obviously works in different ways as well as just killing enemies.
Feel like taking a spin?
Let me break the ice. Need a good jolt?
Stand in my way, and I'll cut you down.
Burn. Anyone thirsty? Let's see how tough you are. Go with the flow.
Twice now I've been very close. I just went with it in the end. I did. If I was to die, I'd just redo it. But yeah, that was really close. And I didn't know that the monster was immune to black magic. The mega potion, that was what I was looking for back then, but oh well, we done it.
Anyone thirsty? A storm comes. Go with the flow. A storm comes. Let me break the ice. Don't look so shocked.
Here, catch!
Icing on the cake. Icing on the cake. Anyone thirsty?
freeze.
We're landing. If we cram any more people on board, this thing is gonna fall out of the sky.
Sphere screen calibration complete. We can start any.
Hey, we brought in people from New Yevon and the Youth League. They're all outside on the concert grounds.
Hey, the crowd is acting kind of funny.
Let me pull the video up.
Uh-oh, this could get messy.
No kidding. The two groups have been bumping heads since they got on the airship. Yeah, looks like they're itching to start something.
I'll pick up the audio.
The Yevonites are here too? How am I supposed to enjoy the concert with them stinking up the air?
Hey, you Youth League dogs will never be worthy of hearing the High Summoner sing.
If the Praetor were here, he'd never let these maggots walk around spouting their nonsense.
What I want to know is, where'd Nuge go? It's his fault that Spear is falling apart. What kind of leader abandons his people when they need him most?
Don't they ever stop?
Seriously.
Well, Yuna, you're the one who wanted to do something.
Yeah, but... Right.
So let's do something.
Right! Let's do it!
Oh, catastrophic catastrophe! Dear me, dear me! What or whatever should I do? The spectators are making a spectacle! I don't even want to speculate! Please, do something, Yuna!
Leave it to us!
Yuna!
Alright folks and blokes, it's going to go off soon for 3 to 5 minutes. Don't worry, it will come back on. I've not ended the stream. So in that time, there's a good chance to have a 3 or 5 minute break.
Why?
Hey! Ready? Let's do it!
Yeah, this bit doesn't cut off, but when it starts to go in the song, yeah, I think it will.
Spira was torn in two, divided by a terrible war. This was Spira's great mistake. Out of the rift left by this terrible conflict, sin was born. In only 2 short years, Spira has shaken off its unhappy past. We have moved on. Now, Spira grows brighter with each passing day. That light is our strength. I don't want to see it fade. Do you? There are so many of us, each with different ideas and different beliefs. Of course we sometimes disagree, and arguments will happen. But our hearts can and should always be one. Believe with me.
Even if we are torn apart, our feelings will unite us.
That is what this song is about.
Here we go. Bye bye for now. Oh, can you hear me? I don't, but apparently you can hear the actual song.
Yuna.
I'm all right. I'm fine.
And we are back. And I'm going to be honest with you folks and blokes, I didn't just do the stream for that scene.
What did
I didn't just do a stream
he said it might be some kind of
for YouTube. I actually wanted to do one last final test for my emotion sickness, and that did not trigger it at all. That really does every time. But it did this time.
To the dress sphere was projected onto the screen, or something like that.
Okay, but that doesn't explain why it happened.
When I asked, he said, "I'm only a kid."
It's Len. I was singing her feelings. During the song, I could feel them welling up inside until they just burst.
Oh, it's gone off again. But it'll come back on in a minute.
Everyone's waiting. Let's go.
Yep, we're back. The stream won't go on too long, probably another 10 minutes. I'm just actually going to start just one thing on chapter 5, which we're coming to in quite soon. And then I will end it there. I want to go to Twitch. I think I can talk for another 10 minutes. And after that, I'm going to announce something.
'Twas a magnificent melody, Lady Yuna. The onlookers were all quite enchanted.
Just before I carry on, you may have heard some gun shooting in that music. Yeah, when Yuna started singing, all of a sudden Len came along and joined in spirit, and it actually had a flashback of Len and shooting before when they were killed, when they got shot.
If it brings spirit together, even a little, then I'm glad.
Indeed, I believe it shall. As you sang, not a soul could help but realize the folly of their tiresome squabbling. Fists once raised in anger became welcoming hands, offering solace to a tearful neighbor. I must admit that I, too, shed my share of tears the moment Len appeared.
You know Len?
Of course. Would you like to hear?
Yes, tell us.
Where to begin? About 1,000 years ago, Len was a popular songstress in Xanagant. The talk of the town, you might say. In a more peaceful age, she might have lived out her years as a performer. But the times and her talents did not allow such a thing to be. You see, Len's gift for singing was matched by her genius in the summoner's arts. When the Machina War began, all summoners were sent to the front lines. Xanagant was hopelessly outnumbered. Len knew she would not return home alive. Nonetheless, she was prepared to lay down her life to protect her people. Yet there was one person who refused to let Len die. Yes, he would do anything to save her. He was a young man, Len's lover.
Shuyin?
I don't know. His name has been lost to history. Whatever his name, the youth endeavored to steal the enemy's Machina weapon and save Len. However...
It didn't go well.
The lovers met a truly tragic end. Those images we all witnessed are most certainly a record of their last moments.
Yeah, I was talking about that flashback that everyone apparently saw.
So Shuyin was Len's lover.
And so that means the weapon that he tried to steal to save her must have been,
Vegnagun, right?
I think I can kind of understand how he felt. Trying so hard to save someone. 2 years ago, I was the same. Trying to find some way to save you.
Oh, it's going off again. Also, they're not lesbians, they're cousins, okay? They're related. Right, I'm actually going to skip this cutscene because the thing's gone off. Let's get it back on.
What have we here? Looks like a transmission, but it's pretty.
What is?
Oh, I'm going to be honest, we're going to get some bit of fun in that moment now.
I can't seem to connect.
After that tragic.
You are trying my patience.
Oh.
Enough, little boy. Move aside. See, it connected.
By the way, that's no ordinary fan. That adds a lot of magic in it.
Inconceivable!
Impressive machina. An invention like this could change the world. Whoever came up with this is a genius.
He's got good taste.
Guess I'm a genius too for fixing it. Anybody home?
Gipple!
I don't think he can hear us.
No response.
Some genius.
Newty!
If you're done playing, let's go.
Chill out.
Lost your nerve?
Hey, we're talking about Vegnagon. How the heck do you fight that thing? We can't even walk up to it without freaking it out.
Or making it mad. But I've got a plan.
If it doesn't
I'm
work,
actually going to look this up a minute.
Death will be my apology.
Whatever, man. When a Death Seeker dies, that's no apology. What about LeBlanc?
Well, she...
What? Why did it cut off like that? Ugh! Just when he was getting to the juicy bits!
Not my fault.
What a piece of junk! Forget it, I'll go ask him myself.
What about the Gullwings?
I think that we should help out Nuge. But first, I want to try talking to Shu Yin. I have to tell him how Len felt. I'm sure he'll understand.
How? We can't exactly make an appointment.
We'll just have to jump into one of those holes.
Together, this time.
Roger! Gullwings! We move out! Celsius! Full speed ahead!
Okay, I've just been confirmed.
But there are other things we need to worry about too. Look at Spira. It's a total mess.
Shall we go check things out?
I don't know if we have time.
Well, let's play it by ear.
Right.
Way to take control.
Yeah, I've just checked. Nuge is voiced by the same actor who does Seth. Yeah, the voice actor's name's George Newman. And of course, we've got the man who does that. So Seth Rogen's name reunited in this game. Okay. Right, I'm just going to make sure I'm healed. Yeah, touching that save sphere. Same with 510, automatic heal ya.
We know Vegnagon is in
Right,
the...
okay. I'm actually going to skip this. Get straight to the point. this is actually for the story, the last thing you do. However, there's so many different
We
side
got a
quests
message
now.
from Besaid a little while ago. Looks like Lulu finally had her baby.
Oh, Waka and Lulu. Yeah, them
Let's
two
go see
are
them.
a couple on this.
There's a message from
the
Kilika
baby.
too. Apparently things are getting a little messy.
More bickering?
Sort of.
Oh, good, get on with it. Kilika, that's the place I want to go. Yeah, we're going to get all these hotspots on most of the, that hotspot means there's a mission. There's some areas that don't have a hotspot and say there isn't a mission. There actually sometimes are missions. They're missions you actually have to search for. I'm not actually going to do that because I don't know if I've done this correctly. I've actually, when I did the 5x10 the other day, what was it? I was doing a new game, but I've carried on the old game. As you can see, I've got a lot of good stuff in that. And I was started on chapter 3, so I don't know if I've done this in the past 2 chapters. I do know I did it on chapter 3, 4 and 5, and that's to sleep here for a special cutscene.
Mission! Sleep time!
Now, did I do it? Did I rest every part chapter 1 and 2? It's gone all quiet, so I think I might have. No, I didn't do it. I apologise. Can't show that, sadly. Yeah, I didn't do it. Also, if you notice I'm jumping, yeah, hold circle. If you hold circle, it will jump. But yeah, there is literally one last thing. Go to the engine room at every chapter. Also, oh no, I'm not at the engine room. I thought I went to the engine room. I'm going to do it later. But yeah, go to the engine room every chapter. There's a nice 4 treasure chests. There is actually on chapter 5. I could do it now, but I'm not. I'm running really out of time. There is a thing in the engine room. If you go right at the back of the engine room, right past the treasure chests, and examine, look like a picture of a bird. Buddy, the guy that's not brother, the other guy, he will come to you and start explaining a story of how the name Gullwings came along. Oh, I'm gonna get a chest on one. Why not? Oh yeah, I'm going to actually, well I won't say bad ending, yeah it is a bad ending for Kilika, yeah, because when you've done all the areas, all their story, it will say, what is it, area complete or story complete. But if you actually want to get the good endings for every story, you need to of course do all the side quests and that on that area. And also all the calm sphere cutscenes with that area. Yeah, using story mode cutscene, after every story mode cutscene will be something on the calm spheres. However, it is time to get the most, well I'm gonna skip this. The ultimate accessory, the second ultimate accessory. Oh, bugger off, I'm in the middle saying. Well, let me skip this. Why have you just gone straight here? I didn't... whatever. Don't go back. I didn't notice that. Also, chapter 5, the enemies are awesome for it. You'll get at least 1,000 every battle.
Burn.
I'd say end game experience points basically for battles, of course, is when you jump down one of those holes. the experience points you get like 2,000 to 3,000. However, that's not the only battles. You can get higher EXP, even in the beginning of the game, and that's the battle arenas in the monster catch thing. Oh yeah, you could get tons, 10,000 from that.
Bird.
I mean, it's all in tournaments. And the first tournament on hard with the difficulty thing, on a hard difficulty,
Icing on the
get
cake.
in-game experience on that, like 3,000, 2,000. Also, I want to say that you notice the extra characters I've got. They've got that ring sort of thing going around them. I don't know why that's available for humans, but it actually is to say that you've got control of the monster. You've tamed it. But in battles, you can't actually control the. I think I mentioned this before. You can't actually control the extra characters. I didn't mention this though, that you got to be careful when it comes to the large enemies, or just having plain enemies in your, or monsters, or say, in your team, because if they die, it's game over. And there are times, a lot of times, where the monsters will be dumb. They will do things you don't want them to do, and you have no control of them, meaning you can't run from the battle. So if they die and they are being dumb, like for example using life on you when you don't need it, or they won't heal you with their magic, you're screwed. Right, here we go. But first, I want to get his chest. Right. Oh yes, please. I want to go there, definitely. We're on a raft or a boat yet. We're going over to this island. I have no idea where this item is. I've never done this before, and I've never looked up what happens here. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a chest there. Could that be it? I think that's it. Oh, can't press the menu button. Is there a chest here? Sort of thing. I have never ever done this before. What's up here? Oh, there's a person. Oh, 5 saying coins. I don't know what these coins are. I've been finding these coins about. Oh, maybe it's for another mini game. That immobility sort of thing, or whatever it was called, I didn't quite see what it was called. I think that is the actual item we're looking for, so we'll go back. I can't access the menu here. Just gonna make sure first. It is in gold, yet breaks damage limit. The ultimate accessory. Just a sec, I'm going to just get my YouTube up again just to make sure I ain't got any messages before I leave. Right, okay. Yeah, breaks damage limit. However, no of my characters or my enemies do enough damage to go over 9999. So what I'm gonna do, and I don't think that that Uniriku and Pain can even get there without the best, what is it, the best attack, what is it, attack accessory, all 2 of them, and be the highest level. You can't give them any item boosts. So what I'm going to do is go to creature. Of course, the equipment monsters that I'm keeping will eventually get high enough to do more damage. But, as you noticed before, Lulu did flare that did 9999. So I'm going to actually not let you, Lulu, equip it, but use it as an item on her. So she's got it in her auto abilities automatically, but I cannot use it because I've got too many abilities. What I'm going to do is get rid of Dark Proof, because Lulu only uses magic, doesn't matter what class she is. That's why I changed to Warrior, because it gives her more HP. I noticed, when I first did that, she was taking no damage from an enemy, but that enemy was immune to the magic she was using. So she will always use black magic. So darkness proof she don't need, because darkness will make you miss all the time with physical attacks, where Lulu don't use the physical attacks. There we go. Great damage limit, lovely. And she will have that always, unless you, of course, unlearn it, which is a good thing with these accessory stuff, because the accessories, losing them on characters, because, just a sec, I'm going to check something else. You can have 6 different accessories. Actually, I think it's more like 5, because they already come with 1 or 2. So yeah, basically you've got like 4 accessories things you can use on characters instead of equipping them, because you only get 2 equip slots. So best, yeah, when I say 2 and I said 5 earlier, yeah, some of them come with 2 auto abilities that you can't get rid of. Like, you can't get rid of Lulu's. Oh, she comes with 2, SOS Protect and that. So you can use accessories to give them that, and also equip. So I'm going to admit the best accessories that you can give someone is, of course, Lulu. I'm going to say the best accessories you can give them for auto abilities is Stone Proof, Silence Proof, Break Damage Limit, and Break MP Limit. No, sorry, HP limit, which you get for doing the thing I told you in the last stream with Tobali, which is actually probably the hardest one to get. It's very quick to get it, but it's sure not simple, and you get it on the start of chapter 2, but I explained that in the last video. So they're the best things you can give Lulu. So really, you could then focus on giving the accessories to for like the stats boost. You don't have to worry about buff boost, you know. Sadly, you can't give the ability things for auto abilities on Yuna, Riku or Pain, because they will learn those in their dress sphere, whatever. They're gaining AP. Enemies do not gain AP. However, I did actually forget to say that they do actually learn a spell or 2. Like my Chocobo, when it was using Meteor, it never knew that. It actually got that through battle, like AP, but that's all it learned. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, I wanted to say a quick thing before I go. Tomorrow, tomorrow I'm doing this. It's going to be evening time, like 5 o'clock UK time sort of thing, or 6 or whatever. I'm going to do a new quick play. Yeah, I finished with the quick play of Resident Evil now, and definitely Final Fantasy VII Remake. So this is actually the only quick play I'm doing at the moment, but I'm going to start another one tomorrow, and that is Final Fantasy X. Yes, the first one. Yeah, I'm going to do a quick play of that. Okay. I'm going to start a new game on it, but it won't be a complete playthrough. Again, what I said, it's going to be a quick play, which like I do an hour through one part, then when I do another one, it'll be further in the game sort of thing, or different parts of the game. That's what I call a quick play. It's more like a side let's have a playthrough, or let's play as people call it, but it's not actually a let's play or playthrough. That's it, everyone. I will see you tomorrow at 5 UK time. Don't worry, I'm keeping to that now, because you know, I know how long I had that problem. And again, thank you all for being on this stream. I've been doing this for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Why? Because it's to make up for the and of course I'm not talking through it all the time, but it is also to make up for that Fantasy Star Horde video. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Also, if you make video mistakes, you actually should upload them. Of course, explain about it, and don't put it and explain to it in the title and the what is it, description, but still post up because that keeps your channel active. It will keep your channel active, and you need your channel as active as you can so it can pop up on searches or even the home screen of YouTube. Anyway, take care everyone. Peace and chicken grease.